What TV show you watched as a teenager and loved it but can't stand it now, later in life? The Amanda Show. Every now and then it rises from the dead for a little bit, and it was a mistake to watch it. I was desperately into a soap opera called Passions from age 10-13. I couldn't run home from the bus fast enough. That show had a tight grip on my preteen soul, especially the week surrounding the birth of little Ethan, when Teresa was going into labor and tried to kill Gwen because of preeclampsia. I had never seen such drama. I had not experienced such suspense and anxious dread since Kenan and Kel. As a young adult, I found Passions online and tried to rewatch. I cringed through 2-3 episodes before rolling my eyes and wondering what younger me was thinking. TBH, I would probably love to binge watch it nowadays. I've come full circle and can appreciate the cringe, haha. It was a whimsical, strange soap opera and I'm nostalgic for those bonding times with my mom who was equally into it back then. Power Rangers. Just such bad acting, sets, everything. Yet it was the coolest ever when I was a kid. Any game show. I used to love the convivial hosts, the exuberant contestants, and the excitement. Now, to me, the hosts are obnoxious, the contestants are the worst plastic fake, and the games are just trying way too hard. I miss Bob Barker, Richard Dawson, and the yodeling mountain climber. Can't stand it is way too strong, but that 70s show basically fits this for me. 90,210 loved it as a teen, now can barely sit through an episode. 7th Heaven Elmau. Giving away my age, but Dukes of Hazzard. Just good old boys. Jesus, what a ridiculous show. Loved every minute of it. Saved by the Bell. Grey's Anatomy. It's so far-fetched and not that great, but I used to love it. Airwolf. It's just too silly an idea that some guy has an attack helicopter and finds missions for it. Once Upon a Time, the acting is so bad. Elmau. Dawson's Creek. I felt I could relate so much to the character's teenage angst being a teen at the time, but a rewatch in my late 20s made me cringe so hard at almost every scene. Suddenly the relationships weren't romantic, they were weird, clingy, overly dramatic and toxic. Lots of anime with fan service start to feel dirty now that I'm almost 40 and they're still in high school. How I Met Your Mother. I thought Ted was a romantic. He's just a douchebag, not to mention Barney U. Gossip Girl. Spy Kids. I thought the CGI was the coolest shit I've ever seen. Looking back on it, I'm shocked I don't have trauma from those thumb-looking motherfuckers. Saved by the Bell. Zach Morris is trash. I loved Family Guy as a middle high schooler. I can't really stand it now, and kind of cringe when I see some parts that I know I used to die laughing at when I was 13. Gilligan Island. They should have just killed Gillian for meat the first night there so he didn't screw up yet another opportunity to get off of the island.